remember when Xenoverse 1, people would use Evil Rise Strike, you know, Pearl Flash, Absolute Zero. They still use Absolute Zero, but they do it with God Instructions Anger, Go Go Gum. But, you know, they do Absolute Zero into like Super Drain, Hyper Drain, you know. And now like Evil Rise Strike, I haven't seen anyone use that anymore. Pearl Flash, that's non-existent. Hyper Drain and Super Drain, that's non-existent, even though it pretty much works the same, except it doesn't take away like 3 bars. It only takes away 2, but still useful if you ask me. But main problem is not even a problem. It's just it's pretty obvious why some people use certain moves, and that's only because they're broken. Evil Rise Strike was used in Xenoverse 1 because it was broken. Nobody uses it now. You know why? Because it's legit. What you think is gonna happen to a lot of the moves in this game whenever they do patch them, if they do, hopefully, with the ones that need to be patched? For example, the Dragon Fist. Whenever you can't evasive it, you can't get out of it, except when you have one-handed Kamehameha. And to me, putting on one move just to stop just in case someone has another move on, basically limiting the amount of fun that you can have unless you already use one-handed Kamehameha, it's kind of a dick move, and it needs to be fixed real fast. And I wonder how many people, because I know I remember when you needed to stamina break somebody to get Dragon Fist off. I remember I was using it. I used it because every time I wanted to use it, I have to stamina break, and if the dragon don't hit them before they get their stamina back, then they just fall out of it, and I waste 5 bars of ki. But now, hell no. Once you get knocked away, that's your ass. That's a confirmed hit. So to me, like my hypothesis, my theory, you know, my prediction rather, once they patch that, once they make it where you can get out of Dragon Fist, not many people will use it. Now there will still be people that use it, but they won't. You can't abuse it. So you'll notice that a lot of people won't have that on their presets anymore. Same thing for, well, I don't see how they could fix Go Go Gum. I already made a video explaining it, and I don't want to go in all that detail again. I know how multiple ways they could fix it, but the thing is, people don't use Go Go Gum for Go Go Gum. They use Go Go Gum for the stuff that you can do with it, and that's into very quick, high damaging moves, as in Super Dragon Fist. I mean, not Super Dragon Fist, my bad. Dragon Flash Bullet, I got the 2 dragons messed up, and Soul Punisher. As soon as you hit somebody with Go Go Gum, you just gotta pop those 2 moves right quick, or whichever one you want, preferably Dragon Flash Bullet. But you just do that. That's about what, a bar and a half, a bar of health and a half gone right there. You do that twice, somebody's bound to be dead, unless they're either a Majin or a Namekian. So, you know, I find it real funny, and it's pretty obvious on which moves are broken or not. Because if a move is broken or OP in a sense, you notice a plethora of people will use it. But if a move is legit, nobody will really use it because, you know, it's not in the meta and shit. Like a Death Beam. Funny how every Ki Blaster, pretty much every Ki Blaster I see uses that shit, and it pisses me off, to be quite honest. Because think about it, Ki Blasters have about I estimate about 200 moves to choose from, 200 super moves to choose from. All right, Strike Super characters, they have shit for ultimates. I'm not saying the ultimates are bad, but they don't have damn near any ultimates to choose from. They have like what, 12, 13? That's about it. But you got Ki Blasters, they got what, about 50 ultimates to choose from, and they all look fresh as fuck. They all look lit as fuck, and that's the main problem, because I see the main setups especially with Ki Blasters. Strike Super characters don't get an excuse, but still, it's infuriating even more for Ki Blasters, cause Ki Blasters, they got so much more potential. They can choose from 200 skill super moves. I wouldn't say strike supers, but Ki Blast super moves. That's 200. You got 4 moves, like 4. Let me see, 4 times 8. That's 32. Not including the other presets that you have. That's 36 moves, different types of moves that you can choose from. But yet the same moves are used over and over. Out of all those 8 presets and the 9 starter preset, people still use the same 4 moves: Ill Rain, Death Beam, and God knows what else. Most likely Punisher Drive or Backflip, Dark Twin Star. They all use the same moves. God of Destruction's Wrath, Death Beam. I already mentioned that. I gotta mention it twice because I see it so fucking much. Nobody used Dark Twin Star anymore. I wonder why. It's not the move that was ever broken. It's just nobody really knew how to stop it at the beginning. And then when people started catching on, well shit, nobody used it because it was worthless. But it still ain't worthless because you can still use it. You just gotta be fucking good. That's really it. They all Key Blasters, God of Destruction's Anger, they have that shit on too, you know. Funny enough, people are gonna use that because the move is OP. I'm not gonna say the move is broken. I'll do a video about that later. But the move is not broken. It's just OP. To be quite honest with you, the move does what it's supposed to. Some moves like Go Gum and the Dragon Flash Bullet, that wasn't intended. But Dragon Flash Bullet works how it's supposed to. Go Gum works how it's supposed to. You put the two together, it's a very cancerous combination. But basically, that's not what Bandai intended, but that's how the moves work when you put them together. Now let me tell you, God of Destruction's Anger, it works like it's supposed to. It breaks your guard, it stuns them on the ground, and depending on how much stamina they have, they either get it back slow or fast. And you can't really use it, you can only use it in the middle of some combos. So yeah, and same thing for Prelude to Destruction, same thing for the Doria's Headbutt. And the Doria's Headbutt is really useless unless you got an ultimate to pop right after you hit him with it, otherwise you'll just like stay patting your fucking head, you know? So, in my opinion, God of Destruction's Anger isn't broken, it's just the fact, not them using broken moves, or rather OP moves. It's just the fact that they all use the same moves. Key Blasters, basic attackers, I don't really see many basic attackers. I don't really see that many, like majority of the things I see is hybrid male Saiyans. Alright? And they all have pretty much the same, or the competitive, quote unquote, you know, the ones that try to be good but they're really not good and they know them or they're not good. They just do the same combos. The spike down combo where they sledgehammer you in the middle of that combo and then hit you with God of Destruction's Anger. Same thing for Frieza races. You know, I don't really see that much creative shit. And the shit that I do see that's creative is on noobs that really don't know how to use the shit properly, you know? And I went against some random the other day. He had on a variety of moves with presets and clothes. So like, I was like, alright, let's see this nigga fight. He didn't know how to get any of the moves out. He had some good moves, and I seen what moves he had, and I was like, I know this combo potential. I have one of those on my preset, Gigantic Omega and Pearl Flash. You know, both of those moves work how they supposed to. They're not broken, they're not OP. And I mean, you can make some pretty good combos with them. But you see, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to combo them. So like, you had him doing Pearl Flashes randomly, and you can use it like that too. But it's just the fact that's not the only way it can be used. You can combo that shit really good. Gigantic Omega, he just do it randomly, and then after that, he wouldn't do nothing. You can really just kick them away after you hit them with Gigantic Omega, then do a Pearl Flash. You see, that's an easy combo right there. But yeah, that's just my video for today. You can tell, I know I kind of went off track, but this kind of covered two topics. All right, you can tell when something is broken or not because, you know, the meta and shit. And then you got unoriginality. It's very painful to see, especially for Key Blasters. But yeah, that's my video for today. Hope y'all enjoy. Leave a like if you like the video. Leave a dislike if you dislike the video, and comment and let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all later.